Here's the thing, it's good to stay informed. It's good to know what's going on in the world and what might be going on in your area, but a lot of it is just propaganda. A lot of it is just noise. We are human beings that fight in wars, that try to destroy the earth, that try to tear families apart. But in some ways we are inherently good. We just wake up and we see that some people feel like there needs to be competition, and that's not always the case. When you scroll on your phone, when you're looking at a news article on your computer, you immediately can go crazy. You can go crazy. I try not to look at it too much. I follow news sources that give you a pretty good understanding of what is on the whole spectrum, whether it's right wing, left wing, but essentially all of it means nothing until I put my trust in the one who controls it all. That's what you really can do. We are in a time right now where, yeah, we have awesome new developments and cool things. AI is crazy. Having a computer is crazy. Being able to hold something in your hand and find out what's going on, or get entertained, or order food by a swipe of your thumb is amazing. But it fights for your time. It fights for your attention. Every morning whenever I'm going into work, it's so easy to get caught up with the traffic. Someone is like trying to get into your lane and they're driving extra slow, but they also don't have their blinker on. Boy, I be getting mad frustrated. Or when I think about all the different tasks that I have to do once I get into work, I'm like, I'm not ready for none of this right now. Plus during Ramadan, you know, when you're fasting and you're tired and you're having to see people eat, you just like, bro, why do I work in the office? Why do I have this certain job? Why am I feeling like I can be doing more? Whenever I pick up the dhikr beads, man, and I try to actually think of whatever I'm saying when I'm saying astaghfirullah, making istighfar, man, I start to think, man, Allah is the one who gave me this job, man. This person that I seen in the car who's acting a certain way, I don't know their situation. I don't know how they're feeling, and I won't even get to know them. You might have maybe one or two occurrences in life where you'll say hi to somebody that's in the car next to you, but that's not always the case. I find Allah in my day-to-day, especially during work, the thing that we don't want to do the most, unless you have a job that you really like. Other than that, nah. I feel like a kid right now, how I'm sitting and doing these shots. It's real cool though. When I think about like, yo, can I make something like that? I start to calm down quick because I realize I don't have as much power as I think I do. But we can make a lot, we can do a lot though. And that's something I always remember. And so while you are a tiny creature here on this earth roaming around and trying to find your way, trying to make sure that you're entertained or doing something throughout the day, just ask God, the big fashioner of everything, man, of everything. Ask him for peace, ask him for clarity, ask him for a way to be remarkable in your own right, in your own way while you're here. How can you benefit someone? How can you help someone out? When you actually go to the forest or you go on a hike, look at the water. Look at how it just flows over each rock, undisturbed. When it crashes to something, it just moves off that object and it continues moving down. Look at whenever you're on a walk and you notice that there are multiple species living. There's a small ant right underneath your feet. If you watch carefully, you can move past it. There's a bird in the sky, there's a squirrel that's going this way, there's someone walking their dog, a human and a dog, you know, in that combination. There are cars that we have that drive, they have faces. Cars have faces, let me tell you that right now. And it's incredible. When you see Allah's creation, man, it brings you resolve. You're like, Allah, you fashioned all this and you fashioned me, you made me, so I hope that however you made me, I can succeed, and you will. You know, you've made it this far. You know how to speak, you know how to walk, you know how to talk. You got clothes, food, you got music. You can watch this show right here. It's blessings, man. When you just sit there and count each blessing, like we do during this Ramadan, I love this view right now. Besides just talking to you guys, like I try to do different angles just for you guys to see the beauty, especially right now when the leaves are gonna come back. It's just remarkable. You don't think Allah, the one who made all this, can't answer your dua? It's not a thing for him. It's simple. So you just gotta believe, man. You just gotta believe, subhanAllah. And in doing so, may your heart find peace and may your soul find happiness.